Good morning, invitations for today. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. This is the 5th meeting of the European Political Community. I remember when we decided to launch this new platform, we understood at that time it was needed to strengthen the global dialogue within the European continent, because we share a continent and we share the same goals, the same purposes. We want more peace, more stability, more security. And this platform, it doesn't mean that we all have the same opinion about all the topics, but it means that this dialogue is a starting point to make possible actions and to make possible decisions. And today, again, we'll address some important topics like migration, like economic security, and then you know that for sure we'll have the occasion to discuss the geopolitical broader context, including with the elections in the United States.
Sir, would you appreciate, as we heard rumors that Viktor Orban might invite Donald Trump to take part in a video conference tonight, would you appreciate his presence?
We work closely with Viktor Orban and his team to prepare the European Political Community, and the informal European Council to take place tonight and tomorrow, and this is not planned.
What is your message to Volodymyr Zelensky? What is your message to Zelensky?
We are on your side, dear people of Ukraine, because we understand very well, we didn't change our mind, that you fight for our common values, for our common principles. That's why each European Council meeting was the occasion to strengthen our support for Ukraine. It is important not to give up, because strengthening Ukraine means strengthening ourselves. And we want a just peace, and this just peace has to be based on the principles of the UN Charter.
Is Donald Trump on his side? Is Donald Trump on his side?
Please.
Climate change. Are you planning to go to COP29 to Baku? And what is your plan to discuss with Ali about democracy? Because we have lots of problems. And he's not here.
There are two topics. First, it's important that we have this meeting on climate change, because we can see every week and on each continent the terrible consequences of this climate change challenge for all of us. It is the case in Spain, but not only in Spain. On each country you can see the terrible effects. That's why we need to act, and to act together, we need to meet. We need to meet to make decisions together. And it will take place in Azerbaijan, and the EU will be there. And you know that the EU is playing a very strong role to make sure that we have more ambitions, and that we deliver on our promises. And I will have also the occasion to meet with President Əliyevlə, and we'll discuss the bilateral relationship between Azerbaijan and the EU in all fields, including the fields you mentioned.
Is the Orban presidency brought closer peace with Ukraine?
Can you repeat this?
Do you think that Mr. Orban, the presidency of Orban, the EU is getting closer to getting peace with Ukraine and Russia?
One thing is certain, the EU is strong when we are united. And we have taken the world by surprise. Maybe we have taken ourselves by surprise in showing how we are united in that, on that question, on that topic. And you know that there are two tracks. On the one hand, we support Ukraine with more military equipment, with more financial means, with more political support. The EU candidate country, the status recognized to Ukraine on the one hand. On the other hand, there's another political battle on the international stage within the international community, and is the fight in favor of the UN Charter, in favor of the territorial integrity and sovereignty in many countries across the world. You understand very well, if at the end it's not Ukraine which prevails, it means that we are all more vulnerable, because it means that the UN Charter is not so strong. And I think that this is the main political battle in the years to come. We have to protect, to defend the UN Charter, to make sure that we do not accept any double standards based approach.
Is Europe prepared to retaliate on tariffs if Trump imposes tariffs on Europe?
Look, this is absolutely clear that we would like to deepen the transatlantic alliance and the bonds with the United States. This is our wish, there is no doubt. But we have a plan for the EU, for a stable, a more prosperous EU, and the plan is called the strategic agenda, and everything is in the plan. And now we have to implement what we have agreed on in June. The 27 leaders at the highest European Union's level, they decided to make prosperity, security and defense and engagement with the rest of the world as the main priorities for our common future. We know what we have to do, let's do it.
And if he imposes
We're talking about future plans. So why exactly should the EU be better prepared for Trump 2.0 than 5 years ago?
My conviction is very, very simple. In fact, we have to be more master of our destiny, not because of Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, but because of our children. This is our responsibility to make decisions so that we are not dependent on something which is decided elsewhere. We have to do more to deepen our single market. We have to do more in terms of competitiveness. We have to do more in terms of European defense capabilities and with partners, because we want to engage with partners. We believe in a multilateral world with a strong multilateralist base. This is what we believe in.
Monsieur Mişel.
A very important member state, Germany, is collapsing right now. What does it mean for all the plans you put?
Look, we have democratic institutions in our member states, and I trust the German democratic institutions. And this is the political democratic debate in the 27 member states. Today, this process in Germany, tomorrow in another member state. We don't fear the democratic institutions. On the contrary.
But institutions.
Thank you.
Mişel.